Because of Bayport savings and loans, my dream of becoming a medical doctor is on course.
Was no fiti secondary up to tertiary as I'm
And no boyfriend can look after me as Bayport is doing.
I was so surprised because I wasn't really expecting it.
Bayport's vision is driven by CSR in the impact it makes. For us, it's not just about these things that everybody expects a company to do, but I think that we are also imbibed with a force to do good, to change lives positively, to make sure we leave a lasting impression that leaves the next generation with enablers that they didn't have in the previous generation. So one of the things that inspired us to consider educational scholarships as a key component of our CSR is the fact that education elevates any community. It sets the precedent for them to reach higher than the previous generation. And we feel that any real change starts in a space where the people are enabled, not just knowledge, but just life skills that make them much better. Every time we give a loan, there's a story behind it.
Life has not been very easy for me. And that even made me to go to Bayport. They are very supportive. If you are on loan and even your child complete GSS and he does very well, the child will have a scholarship.
Sincerely, I knew that would be the only way to further my education.
My mom used to take a lot of loans to pay our fees. By whatever means, she paid our fees.
I had a call. Auntie Beru, your daughter has been offered a scholarship. I was very, very happy, thanking God, because you have prayed a lot.
Surprisingly, when I went for the form field, Faith was picked. They made it clear that it will run from secondary school up to university. I'm very, very lucky.
At the senior high school, the scholarship paid for my school fees, and now that I'm in the university, it caters for my accommodation and then school fees as well. So now I'm not very much worried about paying fees.
Teachers, I don't think I need to even say why teachers are important, but in a country like Ghana, we need teachers who are thinking out of the box. We need teachers who it matters to them that other learning methods be developed so that the Ghanaian child can learn. The motivation in the Teacher Innovation Project was to find teachers who wanted to change the landscape for how learning is done, made and built in Ghana.
I want to thank Bayport for introducing this Innovative Teacher Award. I won a grant of 10,000 Ghana cedis to scale up my innovative ideas.
Through this competition, I've been able to achieve a lot by gaining or adding other methods to my methods of teaching. Formerly, we were doing only theoretical, but now I've added a lot of practical work. I used the child-centered method, which was the best way for them to understand the topics, and then they were able to do well in the BECE.
Before the introduction of this method, the children were reluctant to come to school. But with the introduction of the innovative teaching methods, it has enhanced attendance of my students and has increased their interest in the science subject.
With the Saving Life campaign across the world, we found out that it's not disease that kills people, it's actually road accidents. We felt that we might not get the coverage that all the other nice things do, but we will definitely save the life of a few breadwinners. We'll definitely get a few more productive people to make it through the year.
Bayport program no they buy no. I know they are the saving life no. I know they are the pump they buy.
Omo buy no. Na omo say why yes no. Ka we say omo test that na no ko no ndaba sisitie. Do omo buy omo test here no so. Omo ma ba so. I say me kura say that na me drive no. Omo drive sa.
Ebema obi wa bonten kra driver ni bi wa bonten kra. Obehun say ade papa bi wo say e koso. Nti no so no drive kra na say on drive here. Ohwe sa de we ya. Ebema ono so asesa ne suba ma won say Bayport 4 year BBC. Ama ebi omo so omo de omo ho adon.
Master Tola car every bia me call for car kwa kanisi. Ba Master Tola ne car me for on drive basa. On drive cool. It's na every bia me ferry say me for Master Tola car.
Me drive ni part better me came when I'm no kwa because of Bayport nti. Omo we say me drive very fine. Jomo to me came ma omo si wi bia kwa pa na omo sa damase. na me nhyira no.
De bi amanfo bebree ka sɛ driver for ɛnni abotre ɔmo nye sei na Bayport for deɛ na ɔmo de buy na ɔmo ama nsonson ya bɛda ebinom ntem ama driver for bebree ɛwɔ kurom a ɔmo de akwantifoɔ no de ɔmo kɔ ɔmo san de ɔmo ba waso bi.
On the day we went there to actually reward the drivers, the first person, he said, oh, you can start building your house. It gives us pride as a company, as a corporate entity. It gives us a lot of joy. It gives us a lot of satisfaction. So anytime we see the outcomes of these projects, anytime we see the people who have come out of it, whose lives have been changed because of it, we are sure that we are on the right track, and it just energizes us to do more. Bayport places a lot of value on the lives of our staff. There is no Bayport without its people. They define the texture of the relationship we have with our customers. They define the passion with which we drive the projects. Almost everything we do around our strategy is how do we get our people to lead and own these various aspects of our strategy. Because when we have harnessed our people properly, we're able to channel incredible energy that changes even how we planned what the outcomes would be like.
When I gained admission to Marco Girls Senior High School, paying my fees was a bit difficult. It was really a challenge. My dad came to visit me one day and he said, I got a scholarship from Bayport Savings and I was very, very happy because I knew how difficult it was for him to get my fees. I did my national service with Bayport. After that, I was employed to work in the finance department. I told myself that if I kept myself at a big position, like when I grow up, I will try my best to help those in need.
Working at Bayport has really had a great impact on my life because I can combine motherhood with my job without any stress. I have time for my kids and I also do my work efficiently. We also have an insurance which covers you, your husband and your kids. At least that financial stress is off your neck.
The company has given me a very big platform to now be able to compete with other sales managers in other companies, and I still have my standing and my grounds. So it's been such a wonderful experience and a very huge exposure for me as a young person.
Working at Bayport is a great opportunity. The management, they support a lot. I was able to take care of my sister who is in school and my mother to have a dream shop which doesn't depend on me too much for money.
In Bayport, we work like a family. In fact, it's very difficult for you to know who is a boss and who is a subordinate because we are all one. There's that unity, there's that oneness amongst all colleagues. So you don't really see that difference as to who is a boss or who is a subordinate. There's that family life.
Your future now, that is Bayport. And if my future is now, it means that I have absolute control over my future. And of course, we've been empowered to do a lot of things. So I see myself being around for a very long time.
At Bayport, we want to make meaningful, lasting change. Change that empowers people, change that makes their lives much better, change that releases opportunities to as many people as it can. And for us at Bayport, that's really important. Embedded in the heart of our core values are that we are responsible, that we are relevant, that we partner people and we empower them. If the change is lasting, if it's meaningful, if it makes the next generation better, we are excited about that.